Hello, Danny Gilmore, week 4 video journal. Talking about a significant patient encounter. Excuse me. Had this week. Didn't really have anything new or significant that I haven't seen before. There was one child that came in with conduct disorder, and just realizing how a lot of these kids don't have a support at home, and it can be frustrating. For example, just trying to get a hold of this child's mother. It took a long time for the psychiatrist I'm following to get collateral. We called the sister. The sister directed us back to the mother. The mother's phone was disconnected. Then we finally got a number to the grandmother, got a hold of the grandmother, and the mother was at the house and found out she had phones that were disconnected. And the mother seemed like she needed treatment in the hospital as well. She was very disorganized and didn't know what was going on with her child, so I just found that was kind of sad. And this child was getting ready to go to a youth incarceration facility, Spring Mountain. He was going to do 8 months. And he was pretty anxious about that, getting into fights constantly with people on the unit. And, he was speaking like a gangster kid, using that type of terminology. It just seemed like this kid was not headed in a good direction, and probably his outcome was not going to be favorable if he continued to go down this path. But I see that his home life was not ideal. That's probably why he ended up in this situation in the first place. Another thing I wanted to talk about this week was I noticed the frustration with the psychiatrist had when dealing with the various insurances, and how he kind of has to justify every day keeping somebody there. Somebody that's like clearly manic or psychotic. Like one girl that was psychotic, they only authorized 2 days for her, and there's no way she was not stable. She just started on lithium, and her levels were not ideal, and it's just a little game you have to play with these companies, and it just seems like that could be like the hardest part of caring for these folks. And I noticed that in outpatient too, so that's something I'm gonna have to get used to, and that is my future, it looks like. So hopefully we can talk about that in seminar next week, maybe bring that up. I'm sure it's different in every state.